that down. Let's talk about this. It's not exactly new news, but it's almost a week old now, I guess. But I think still the biggest story there's been surrounding football all year. The GOAT of coaches, a lot of people consider Bill Belichick, who, if you consider while he was assistant coach, has 8 Super Bowl rings and is second all-time wins in the NFL. A lot of people have been wondering, which NFL team is he going to end up coaching next year? The answer is none. None NFL team. Instead, he's going to be going to North Carolina and coaching in college, which I think caught everybody by surprise. I remember when they first said there's a report out that he's talking to North Carolina. I think I and a lot of people thought that's probably not. If anything, it's just to stir up some interest in the NFL. Yeah, a little bit of leverage, blah, blah. Well, forget it. It's a done deal. He's going, Bill Belichick, maybe the greatest coach in NFL history, is going to go coach in North Carolina next year. And it's a stroke of genius. And I will tell you why. I think Bill Belichick, who signed how long was his deal? 4 years, 5 years?
5 years.
Yeah.
5-year deal. But guess what he's got in that contract? He's got an out after one season. It's in his contract. Actually, he can opt out in July, which he won't then, but he can opt out after one season. This is exactly how it's going to go down. Ooh. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to oracle it for you.
Get the clip machine
get
ready.
ready to clip this out. Bill Belichick, here's what's going to happen. Number one, all the NFL commentators, all the sports guys, Rich Eisen and Pat McAfee and Mike and everything. I've been watching all the guys. They're all talking about how
I love Mike and everything.
These kids growing up watching Bill Belichick win Super Bowls with Tom Brady, they're going to want to go play for him in North Carolina. And I'm not saying that's not true. That is true. But here's the bigger factor. All the dads who grew up watching Bill Belichick win all their Super Bowls and now have their kids going into the college game, they are going to direct their kids to go to Bill Belichick. Because Bill Belichick said the smartest thing. And when it comes, because I can't see him being a great recruiter, like in the traditional sense of being a recruiter, but he did the greatest thing. I saw him on TV the other day. He said, I know everybody in the NFL. I have all the contacts. My job is to make NFL players. So when they come to me, I'm going to teach them how to be an NFL player. And then through my contacts, I'll make sure they have every opportunity. I'm like, this fool just took everyone to school. Because what are you going to say about that? Oh no, I'm sure the coach over at Clemson has got more NFL contacts than Bill Belichick. Like he just basically came in and says, everybody come to me. I even saw a report, Ryan, I think I was telling you about this. I don't know how legitimate it is.
Yeah.
They're saying Arch Manning is going to go into the transfer portal and maybe go over to North Carolina now.
Yeah, I saw that he might leave Texas and he's deciding between, someone said Michigan, another person said North Carolina. So
because Peyton and Eli are like, hey, listen, nephew.
Yeah.
You go get coached by Bill.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. He's not going to be the only one. I think there are going to be like 4-star college prospects who have starting positions right now in college. They're going to go, maybe I go to North Carolina. Maybe I get coached by the guy who coached Tom Brady. Maybe I go into the NFL.
Also, you have to think the staff that he's bringing are probably ex-NFL staff coaches.
Patricia's going to go? Yeah. Patricia, the defensive coordinator in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Is he free right now? Is he not
I think he was just
tied
doing
down, huh?
I think he was just doing Bill Belichick's podcast. I think that's all he's doing right now.
Yeah.
But one of the key things in it, of course, is that his son gets to go.
Uh-huh.
And his son is already crowned as the successor as the head coach there. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think Bill Belichick is going to go to North Carolina. Every kid in the world's going to want to go and play there. They may not win the national championship next year. They might not even make the playoff, but they are going to be a vastly improved team. He's going to take that team and make them great. And then after 1 year, he's going to be out of there. Because he's going to have his buffet choice of whatever NFL job he wants. Once he goes there 1 year, does it, shows that he's still got it, even though he'll be one of the oldest coaches in the NFL. He's going to go there, show he still has it, and then immediately he's going to get offers for just about any job he wants. The only one I don't think he'd even be interested in is the New York Jets job because he hates the owner. But I think that's it. I think that's his plan. He signed the 5-year deal with the 1 year out. He's going to go 1 year, set up the program, install his son as the next coach there, and he's going to go back into the NFL. Again, I got nothing to prove that. That's just my theory. I think that's what's going to happen. Ryan, how do you see this working out?
Well, Bill Belichick is 72 years old.
Yep.
His girlfriend is 24 years old.
He can,
God
he
bless
can
him.
recruit young talent.
He
John.
can recruit young talent. That's the line of Bill Belichick can clearly recruit young talent.
So I don't think he's really an old man. I think he's found a youth somehow. I think he's probably going to be there for more than one season. I think he probably really wants to win a college title. Not many coaches have won both NFL and college. Like you said, I think he's not going to have a trouble recruiting anybody at any position, the quarterback, defense, whatever. I think he's probably going to be there for saying years. I would say 3 years.
He's got 2 guaranteed, right? Or 3 guaranteed.
So I would
Like
say
the money's guaranteed.
Yeah, so I would say the 3 years. That gives an opportunity to get a few draft classes in there, and also to get his son probably up to speed with the college, because the college game is different than pro. There is some stuff that's different, so it's a little bit learning for that. But I think 3 years. At that point, he either retires completely with his then 27-year-old girlfriend, who's too old for DiCaprio at that point.
Yeah.
But or he goes back to the NFL. I am shocked he didn't stay in the NFL though. I'm surprised nobody gave him a shot.
I think he would have got. I just don't know if he would have gotten the shot that he wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he
Like,
came
was
with
gonna
that
get offered the
400-page
job.
document, and then NFL
Yeah.
people were like, no.
Yeah, that might be something too. Like, there's a report that he had North Carolina agree to a 400-page organizational Bible with all these stipulations for staff and salary for staff, and that his son is the
Yeah, I've
successor.
never heard of
So-
anybody's job conditions being like, and then also my son gets to work here after I leave.
Yeah.
I guess when you got 8 Super Bowl rings,
That's pretty good. No, listen,
some leverage.
That's pretty good. I'll never leave anything that valuable for my son. You know, I'm not even close to my 70s. So yeah, no, it's pretty solid. I don't know how many NFL teams would agree to that kind of deal. But
well,
like,
and that's been one of
Yeah.
the kickers on Bill Belichick, right? Is that he wants
Sure.
control.
Yeah.
And there are some GMs who just don't want to bring that in because they want
Owners.
to be the guy.
They're like, no.
Owners as well.
Yeah.
They want to be. But here's the thing: you mentioned that he might want to win a college thing because not many guys have. I don't dispute that he might want to win a college championship. But you know what? I think he wants more. I think he wants Don Shula's record.
Oh, for
He's
the
only
games.
like what 11, 12 games away from
Is it that far?
being,
that it?
being the
I feel
all-time
like if he
winningest
was that
coach in
desperate for
NFL
that, if
history.
it's 10 or 11 games, he could have got a gig.
I know,
Well, mean,
maybe it's like 20, but it's not a ton.
No.
He's within striking distance of getting that all-time.
He needs 26 regular season wins.
26.
So he
that's
needs
more than I thought.
he
That's
needs
like
like
2 full
two or
seasons.
3 seasons, depending on
Right.
the team too. Yeah.
Depending on the team he has.
Yeah.
But I think he wants that more than he wants a college championship. So it'll be interesting to see. But I mean, for North Carolina, listen, this is whether Bill stays for 1 year or not. This is a huge win for them.
Oh, yeah.
This is up their profile
Yeah.
tenfold.
Yeah.
And it's going to get everybody wanting to go there. And if Bill, even if I'm right and he stays 1 year, if he can set up a winning system and then his son takes over and continues to win, I mean, this is a slam dunk for
I'm
North
so
Carolina.
jealous of this kid.
Yeah,
God almighty. Yeah, I had to when my dad kicked it, I had to clean out the garage.
My
he didn't
dad
leave
left me
any-
student debt.
He
That's what
didn't
my dad
leave
left me.
He didn't leave me anything like a North Carolina coaching job. What the hell's going on?
Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see the way this all sorts out. What do you guys think? Do you think, no, man, he's now going to be North Carolina, is going to try to win an NCAA championship, or he's going to use it as a propeller to get back into the NFL to a choicer gig or whatever? Whatever you think is going to happen here, jump down into our comments below and let us know your thoughts.